one thing I've been wondering lately is, you know, you see a lot of long-range videos with guys running SPRs and bolt guns, but you don't see a whole lot of videos of guys running long-range pistol setups. So I thought, you know what? Why don't we head out to the range? I'll take a couple different handguns with me, and let's see what 9mm does at 200, 300, 400 yards, maybe. We'll get a baseline set up. We'll go back to about 25, 50 yards. We're going to shoot both handguns, see kind of where we're printing at on the target. And from there, we'll move back and we'll do some testing. So the first handgun we'll be testing today, my SIG P320. Now this has the 3.4-inch barrel, 3.5-inch barrel. Chambered in 9mm. Has a Holosun red dot on top. This is their compact version. We're going to be putting this up against Glock 49, chambered in 9mm. This is a Glock 17 length slide, so full-size handgun. And guys, the goal of today's video is not to show that I'm a good shooter or that one handgun is better than the other. More so, I want to see how they compare and if either or are able to actually perform at longer distances. And I've shot at 75, 100 yards, no problem. Both of these guns are capable of that, but I want to push them to their limits. We want to go even further than that. And we're going to try to print some groups at range, maybe ring some steel. Let's see how they do. All right, guys, we're back at 25 yards now. We're going to print two 10-round groups. I'm going to do the first one with the P320. We'll do the Glock next. We're just going to confirm that they're both zeroed, and then we'll move back. Okay, we're going to move into our second group with the Glock 49. I put the P320 group, I put it at the bottom of the target. I'm going to try to put this one towards the middle or the top, and we'll see how it does. Okay. There was the Glock 49. All right, let's get a good look at our target here. So, up top, we have the Glock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are slightly left of center, so we may adjust that a little bit. And the SIG, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You sure about that?
They were pretty well dead center. So we're going to adjust the Glock to the right just a hair, maybe an inch or two, and we'll start moving back. Okay, guys. We're back to 100 yards now. We'll get set back up and make sure both guns are dialed at 100. Okay, I was not supposed to hit that. That was not supposed to happen. But as you can see, the P320 is pretty damn accurate. Up next, we are going to print on our paper target. We're going to use both guns. Try to do separate groups. I'm not sure how I'll do it keeping that separate. But we're going to shoot two 5-round groups down there on our silhouette target with both guns. Okay, walking back down to our target because we don't have a fancy target cam. There's our 5-shot group out of the Glock. As you can see, I was aiming pretty well dead center. 3 are A zone, 1 D, 2 deltas. So not the best group, but at 100 yards, you know, and it is supported. So, all right, let's do the P320. Okay, and here's our 5 shots for the 320. We got one here, here, and here. So 3 out of 5 are on target, and it looks like we are favoring, well, 2 of the 3 are right, so not great. So in that case, guys, I think when we move further back, we'll probably just stick with the Glock. I don't feel like maybe taking the extra time to really get this 320 dialed in. It is like a 6 MOA chevron, so it's kind of tough to really pinpoint on the target versus the 2 MOA dot on the RMR on the Glock. So moving back, we're probably just going to stick with the Glock and we'll see how it does. All right, we're at 200 yards. Targets are way down there. I'd be really impressed if I can get hits at this range. We'll try it, but these are small little targets at this distance. You hear that? Guys, so I have one hit at 200 standing. I think it was a fluke. I think I just got extremely lucky. So let's see what we can do. Support it at 200. If we get an impact, we'll move back. There's a hit. Let's move back. And we are back all the way to 300 yards. That's a long shot. Now guys, if we hit a target at 300 here, we're either A, gonna be extremely lucky, or we're gonna call it quits. And it might be both, because it's getting really cold and the sun's starting to go down now. But I'd be really excited if I could hit one of those targets at 300 with a 9mm pistol. 300 yards. That is a long poke, 9mm. If we hit a target, we're going home. We might just go home regardless. And I can't even. My 2 MOA dot is bigger than the steel. Oh, I saw splash. Splash to the right. Well, hit the backstop. That's good. Okay, guys, final magazine. Again, we hit at 200. 300 is just, I'm aiming up into the tree line and just to hit the backstop. So we'll see what we can do on the final mag here. If not, we're gonna call it. Okay guys, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. 200 yards. That's my limit anyways. Was really hoping to push it further than that, but you know, it's just a little breezy. I'm watching splash go left and right, and maybe I shouldn't expect that much out of a pistol, but yeah, you know, I'm pretty happy to be able to stand down there at 200 yards and draw and get an impact at 200 yards. That's pretty commendable. And yeah, as far as the 320 goes, you know, it just has such a big dot. It's got the ACCS reticle in it. It just covers the entire target. It's really hard to see anything, so I'm kind of just covering the target and hoping it hits. And really, I have no discernment for left and right. It's just, as you can tell on the paper target, they were all kind of holding the right side. So without doing some more shooting with this and getting it zeroed and dialed in, just wasn't able to go much further than 100 yards with this. As far as the Glock is compared here, it's got about, you know, maybe a ½ inch more barrel length, and some would say that's a lot, and yeah, you know that. And when you're talking handguns, it is a lot. So a little bit more velocity, maybe a little bit more accuracy out of it. Like I said, 200 yards is definitely doable with the Glock. There's probably guys that shoot way further than that, but you know, as far as handguns are concerned, I would say 200 yards is pretty long range, considering most engagements or most target shooters are shooting within 7 yards to 25 yards. So all right, guys, well, thanks for watching. It's really cold out here. I hope you're warm. Have a good night.